Good morning, interwebs. It's 11:27 and I'm up and I'm dressed and I had difficulties picking out what I was going to wear today and which warm items, so I settled on this shawl, which is, oh goodness, like the rose something shawlette. It was made for a yarn crawl in like Washington, and I got the pattern off Ravelry a number of years ago, and then my cat hat. So yep, that's what I decided on as far as the warm goodies to wear today. It's just been a slow morning. My brain is having a tough time waking up. I'm having a tough time waking up. I actually laid in bed and like perused Instagram and YouTube and stuff this morning, which is not something I really do usually, but there's just no reason to get up faster than that. That's my tea. And looks like people are coming back in. Okay, so children have come and gone. They all had to come in, warm up a bit, and now they're back outside again with Steve. They're working on wood and stuff today. And I am working... Ow, cat! Jezebel tried to jump on my lap with her little claws. Stop! Anyways, I am working on making eyes for our Christmas tree, which I will show you in a little bit. Steve put the rest of the lights on it the other day. Steve put the other strands of lights on it day before yesterday. And then I also made... The hat is done and the nose is done. They just need the eyes done. And then you can see what our current situation is with the tree. We haven't added any ornaments other than the paper ones the kids are adding every day with their Advent stories. But that's cool. We're happy with it. And we're trying something different this year. And I really, really like it. So I'm doing this. And then this mess is what I have to deal with next. I need to clear off my desk, which has just become a dumping ground since I've been using the laptop, and I've been spending so much time in my office lately. I just have not, everything just dumped here for like school stuff and crafting stuff with the kids and who knows what, me just being lazy. So I need to clean that up because I need to take some pictures so that I can get an Etsy update up. So I'm going to finish these eyes, and then I'm going to clean off the table here. And then I'm going to take some pictures and then do an Etsy update. And by then it'll be time to have lunch. And then it'll be time for rest time. Maybe I'll hang out with Steve a little this afternoon. We'll see, because I haven't really hung out with him all that much. And then tonight I have a VKN to attend. So I'll try and hang out with him a little. And then I also would like to film some videos today. I put up 6 videos yesterday and filmed parts of 2 others. So I would like to finish the 2 that I filmed, and then maybe film the parts of 2 others. We'll see. So it's going to be a busy day around here. Hopefully my motivation holds out, because I'm just trying to write it while it exists. Because as we all know, my motivation just evaporates. Just gone into the ether. So while it's here, I'm going to try and make good use of it. This is Ornados, as we call it. It is our ornament holder, or our tree. And what you can see is lots of beautiful lights at this point. And ironically, we don't really put the ornaments on it that much anymore. But I'll explain in a minute. Anyways, I made this little nose for it. And I made these coal-shaped eyes. And as you'll notice, the top is currently empty. I'm about to show you how I'm going to rectify that. So, I talked last year about the fact that Steve and I have always named our trees. The first year we got a tree when we were living in our apartment in Chico. We had a tree and we named it Nobel because it was a noble fir. It was a real tree that year. And then the year after we got married, we had a tree up in Lewiston when we were at the resort, the fishing resort we used to manage, and we named that tree Dougal, because it was a Douglas fir. And then the house we were living in, we discovered that a real tree was not a good option. It became a fire hazard really quick because of the way our heating system worked. So then we bought an artificial tree and we named it Ornay. So we had the original Ornay for, I don't know, let's see, that would have been like 2008. We had it for like 6 or 8 years. And it moved with us out here to Kansas. And then, yeah, Ornay kind of bit the dust finally. So we bought a new tree last year, but we did not put it up. And because we were redoing this kitchen, which is the room where we would have put it in. This used to be the living room. If you're new, a year ago, yesterday, actually, we started demo on our kitchen. We demoed the entire living room and tore it out and put in this new kitchen, which we love. But that was a year ago. Can you believe that? It's kind of crazy what a year will do. And it feels like it's been this way forever and like we just did it all at the same time. Anyways, so we had Ornay. We got Ornay Dos. Ornay the second. Last year, we just put a real tree out on the porch. We didn't really put anything on it. We just cut it down and put it out. And that was fun enough because we were in the middle of a remodel. But this year, we got Ornay Dos out. And we put all the lights that we had. We didn't have enough lights. We bought 2 more strands. So there are gobs and gobs of lights on there. And we had a lighted star for the top of our tree, which I was finding problematic and Steve was finding problematic. And we kind of discussed it as people who are non-religious. It is weird, I think, to put a star on the top of your tree that is supposed to symbolize what? Like the star and the birth of Christ, which I have feelings about. Or even like an angel, because like angels are a nice idea in theory, but since I don't ascribe to the religious meaning, like I don't know. And I know that some people put like Santa hats on their tree, but the Santa version of Christmas bothers me in some ways because it's just super consumerist and that bothers me. So I don't like the religious version because I think it's a fairy tale, and I don't like the Santa version because I think it's a fairy tale, but I like the celebration and the family aspects. There's lots of things about Christmas and all of the winter holidays that I can get on board with, but there's so much that I can't. So our solution, we decided, was, what do we most like about winter? Well, we like snow. We like celebrating warm and cozy and cold, kind of than how the two relate. Anyways, so we decided to turn Ornay Dos into a snow person. So I made this hat out of, here, let me unplug it so you can actually see it. So I made this hat out of Bernat blanket, and this is the Harvest colorway I had in stash. It's like a ball and a half. And then this is just some white Bernat baby blanket that I had frogged out of a project a little while ago. So we're going to put this on top of the tree, and it's super cute, and I'll show you that in a minute. But at night, when the sun was not out, it was a little too dark. So we bought a 50 light strand of the white lights, and I put the little, you know, the fun red tipped bulb that makes everything flicker in it. We'll see if I leave it flickering. But this is now what the hat looks like. And hold on, it should start flickering soon, I think. Come on, hat. There we go. So it flickers. So I'm going to go and put this on top of Ornay Dos, and then you can all see what it looks like. And here it is. So fun. I kind of want to do something to make like buttons down the front. I have some ideas for some ornaments and things that we can do, but it's just so cute. Turned out so much better and different than I envisioned, but I like it. So we'll see. I'll leave them flashing to see what everybody thinks, but we might change it out to just be the standard lights. But yep, there's our tree. Yay, and my junk pile is gone. So now I just need to go and get the parts to set up my my camera setup. Here is my super high-tech setup for taking pictures for my items. So this is an Elmer's foam core like project display board. I guess I sprung for the expensive foam core one instead of the plain cardboard one because it just gives a more brilliant white color. The other one looked a little like, I don't know, it has a different texture to it. So this is white foam core. And then this is just a sheet of white poster board that I got in like a set of 10 or something. And the way that we have, so this light is dropped down and incredibly dusty. And it's on, we cut like the wire, it's supposed to be a hardwired light. And Steve had put an extension cord on it. So it's actually plugged in to a power strip behind the monitor over here. And so this happens to sit low enough that it kind of sits behind the board, if you can see, which helps funnel some of the light down. There's a natural light window right here, which puts some light on things, which is why it is best if I take my pictures while the sun is up. And then I use this light, which I had got to use as my desk lamp when I was in college. Still works wonderfully. And basically I set my bags up, And then I move the light around till it's in the right place to not get weird and awkward shadows. So now it is time for me to take pictures of this stack of bags. I'd show you me doing that, but I need to use you to take the pictures. So I'm gonna take the pictures, and then you can check my Etsy shop to see the update once I get it all live. It is about 12 after 2, and I am just going to head to bed now because I am very sleepy. In fact, I turned you on to talk to you, and I had to stop and pause and yawn, but I'll spare you the yawning. Anyways, I just need to walk around the house and turn off all of the magicalness. And by that, I mean, stand on one foot and turn off the light. And try not to fall over Kuma in the process. So, ouch. I think I got a splinter in my foot. Hold on a sec. All is well. I am just going to go around and turn off lights while I talk to you. So after I talked to you before, I finished getting the Etsy update up. And then we had lunch, which we had late. Oh, here's our tree. Ready? Ready? It's gonna blink. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I can unplug it. Kuma, I know we're going to bed. So then we had lunch late. Then I dealt with editing the vlog and stuff and getting that up because I had a VKN tonight. So I needed to get that, you know, all kind of at least in line to be finished relatively quickly this evening, which I did. And then, yeah, then I cleaned up my office a little, organized projects, filmed another video, and then started working on my shawl, my yarn tail shawl, the next chapter of that. And then I did a VKN for, I don't know, several hours. Like maybe 3, 8, 9. Yeah, about 3 hours. And then I worked some more on my new sweater that I'm starting, because I'm starting another sweater, because I'm a whole new kind of crazy. And then I got sleepy, so now I'm headed to bed. And this is like the longest vlog I've made in a very long time, and I apologize, or you're welcome, or both. I don't know. Anyways, I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.